I just know it looked really bad. Oh, yep, we're gonna keep that. Okay. Nope, don't need to play with that. Okay. There. I promise. I'll be talking to you in a second. I know I should have fixed this stuff before I actually, went live, but, well, that is not always the smartest. Now we're gonna nope, click this, nope, click this. There we go. You can't read that. I'm trying. I'm fixing stuff as best I can. Okay. Now you can read it. Okay. But it puts the ball on the wrong side. Okay, so we're going to unclick that one. And then unclick that one. Either way. Oh well. Hi guys. Boo boo. I am smart. And you have a case of I'm assuming the last word is weasels. Can I move that? Oh. I can read it now. Yes. Okay. We are good. Like that. Now, oh, of course. Tab. Bring up the window I need so that I actually have my notes. Alrighty. So we have Amber and Vanna with us today. Yay, happy, happy, joy, joy, two of my favorite people. And I just realized I haven't pulled the rune for the day yet. It's the only thing I'm missing. Okay. That's the rose quartz. So, just so you guys know, the little rose quartz went in the goddess bag. And the big rose quartz, I think. Nope. Aha! The hematite ones are in the black bag that has the pentacle and the moon. And then the big rose quartz are in the matching purple bag. Because that's pretty much what everybody suggested I do. All right, now, so I can actually see what the fluff I'm doing. Move stuff around. And while I'm doing this, I can tell you guys we are going to be doing some rearranging / remodeling stuff here in the very near future. And going to be adding some stuff to my desk that's going to affect my camera angles. So that's going to be fun. I have the hair and it's tickling me. There we go. And it's back. So yeah, this room, I love this room. I truly do. This poor room has been through so many changes in the last 12 years. But this is so very much my room now. And this is where basically all of my stuff is going to end up. And we are slowly moving everything to where it's going to stay. Such as this shelf. The very top has it. Oh my god, it's a full shelf, and it has nothing but blank journals. blank. If they have anything in them, it's maybe 1 page, 2 if we're lucky. The second shelf has been rearranged. Currently has my scrunchies, which, by the way, if you have long hair and like to use scrunchies, I tell you what, these stupid things, it's just a little plastic stand thingy. I spent less than $20. Got a package of 2 on Amazon, and I tell you what, these suckers, I have 4 of them. 3 are full of scrunchies, 1 holds nothing but regular rubber bandish hair ties. Best things I ever bought. But that shelf has my scrunchies, my jewelry boxes, and it will be getting my perfumes here later today. Third shelf has mental health books, self-help books, and some boxes that are hiding, perfume boxes. Next shelf, novels with a bottle that Michael was gifted for his 16th or 18th birthday.
18th. It was shortly after.
It was June Fair.
It was June Fair, and it was.
Oh, no, it was Last Chance, because Last Chance was after your birthday.
That's right. It was a birthday gift.
Yep, it was our final Last Chance that we went to. And then I have to show this off because I tell you the truth. The person who drew this is an amazing artist, and I am so proud to have this in my possession. This is a picture of Vanna's that Vanna created. I love it, and it has been prominently displayed in my office ever since. And then the bottom shelf currently has random junk. So we are rearranging that shelf. I have a shelf here, and of course the altar. But yes, I am so excited to, be getting stuff moved around and taken care of because I love my space. The only sucky thing is, and it's a very sucky thing, I have a poster on this side that has the chakras, and then I have my 2 metal lotuses on the wall with another poster. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to take them all down because what we're doing is putting a mirror thing. For the 2 of you that are watching right now, we're putting my makeup counter on my desk. My makeup mirror. But it's this big mirror with some shelves and stuff. Yeah. So it's going to take up the whole desk and half the wall, so the stuff that's on the wall has to move. I am sad, but I will figure it out. But my room is coming together. Once the hubby has the spoons and the energy and time and probably help, he has an LED strip that he is going to put along the top of the wall. So that will be fun. And then the only thing we have left, and even that's not so much of an issue, is figuring out camera angles. But my darling, dear friend, Kat, picked this up for me. This is a tripod that came with this nifty little bugger. So I put the camera on the tripod, I push the button on the remote, and it starts recording, and I can do stuff. Life is good right now. So I have to share the good things in my life with you guys. Plop. C'est la vie. So, that's where I'm at today. Okay, so let us begin now that I've, yammered at you for a while. Make sure my cards are right side up. I'm weird. I'm sure those of you who've been here a while have noticed that I will pick my cards up and then, look at the card and play with it. That is because I have always been one, I pull my cards like this. And having done the script and everything before I go live, I want to make sure that I'm pulling the card the way it's supposed to be instead of, picking the deck up this way. And my notes tell me that the card is right side up, but when I flip it, it's reversed. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing when I'm peeking at the cards. I'm not trying to, mislead you guys or anything. It's just, this is me. Also, I haven't pointed this out in a while. Please, entertainment purposes only. No legal advice. Don't come after me if you take what the cards tell you to heart and, it ruins your life. Not my fault. So, let us begin. We have Two of Cups. There is a super amazing, spectacular person in your life, or there's about to be. You love being in their company so much, each time you're together, it feels like a party. So, oh wait, it feels like a party, and your heart is just bursting full of love for them. Get drunk on love. Enjoy them beside you, and let them fill your cup. So, next, we have the Ten of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful day. A rainbow shines brightly in a clear blue sky, and it is and all is full of joy. I did not fix my notes. You've been perfectly at peace and balanced. Stop and smell the roses, however you might want to ask Mark and Sheila before you go sniffing them. Appreciate your loved ones around you and just enjoy these beautiful moments. The reference to Mark and Sheila. Warren and I used to belong to a motorcycle club, and Mark and Sheila are Mark and Sheila Rhodes. Why they come to mind instead of Derek is probably because they're just more recent. The high school boyfriend that I named my son after, his name is Derek Rhodes. And I would much rather sniff. Never mind. So next, we're going to the Eight of Swords because you are feeling trapped, blinded, unable to take action because, well, all of your swords are stuck in the ground and kind of seeming a little difficult to pull out. But those ropes you're bound up in aren't very tight, and with just a little bit of wiggle and struggle, they'd fall right off. So don't surrender to the hopelessness and negativity. You might have made some mistakes in your life that have gotten you here, but you do have the skills you will need to get yourself out of this situation. So don't freak, don't fret. Just keep plodding on along. All right. Now, the oracles are not making a whole lot of sense to me today. Changes will be made. I'm guessing the changes that will be made are coming because this super awesome person has not quite come into your life yet. So we're going to stand our ground. What are we standing our ground about if everything's, nice and calm and relaxed? And then we're in the wrong time and place, which is probably the ties that have you all bound up that aren't, super tight and easy to wiggle your way out of. At least that's my take on this. I could be wrong. How often does that happen, though? Now, scrolly, come on. Really? It doesn't want to cooperate. Then once it decides it's going to cooperate, it cooperates too well. Today's rune is giving me very serious Scarlet Witch vibes. It is Awaz. So, our divinity is Frey and Freya. The letter is E, which to me is amusing considering, it's just a big old M. The symbol is the horse. Element is earth. The tree is the ash and the oak. The plant is ragwort. I'm allergic to it. Stone is agate and opal. Color is dark yellow, green, and blue. The animals are the horse and the squirrel. I am fighting the battle squirrel, riding a corgi into battle, and Ray Stevens singing the Mississippi Squirrel Revival at the same time in my head. I am so glad you guys can't hear it.
Thanks for sharing the mental image, Mom.
You're welcome, kiddo. I love you. So, you have the support you need to make swift progress towards your goal. But you must be loyal and supportive to those around you as they are to you. The horse is proud, but that does not impede its purpose. So while you can be proud of your achievements, you must remain humble to ensure your journey reaches a successful conclusion. Um, Awaz is the rune of transportation and transport in whatever form it takes. We have done this one recently because I remember reading about this and thinking it was, talking to Derek. In the time this rune was used, it was a symbol of the horse, the most common vessel of transportation at the time. Because of this connection, it's also a symbol of trust. Our modes of transport have always been things we've had to trust and place faith in to deliver us from point A to point B. And we take extra care to make sure they're always working properly. Or at least we should be, Awaz is a rune of friendship and teamwork. Wonder bits. Okay, I'm good. It shows us that we can operate more practically and potently if we have partners and friends with common goals to share the work with in all aspects of life. If we can share the load with other like-minded individuals, we can ascend faster and project our vision forward with a whole lot more clarity and focus. This phenomenon, I love that word, of trust that is built and cultivated between partners is one of the secrets of Awaz. It emphasizes the connection we feel towards those who we put unconditional trust and love into. Awaz is a rune of movement and motion. We ride this transport through all realms of life, whether it be physical or metaphysical, and we are always in motion towards something. This rune should help propel you forward towards your goals and should be meditated on before any long journeys are undertaken. In that respect, always make sure your transport is prepared for the journey. And don't be ignorant when it comes to the safety of yourself and those you travel with. Awaz can also be reflected by the migrations of humans. It represents how the tribe and offspring transport the blood and spirit of the ancestors into the future and into new realms, carrying the torch forward into new ages. In this respect, Awaz can also be applied to sex, as it promotes the movements of the genes and blood, solidifying the survival of the tribe through continual motion. Constant movement and trust with a sensual partner radiates the powers of Awaz. Amber, weren't we just discussing something similar to this last night? Awaz reminds us that steady, forward motion will bring us to our destination, the throne of enlightenment. It reminds us to trust in our movements and in those who move with us, never doubting the success of the journey. Awaz radiates through vessels we encounter, whether that be man, material, or beast. It sinks through everything that moves and therefore exists in all things. Meditate on this rune for clarity and mobility. In work, Awaz stands for gradual and inevitable changes. Even if you are in a state of stagnation at the moment, with the right amount of effort, you will certainly gain the victory you deserve. This rune suggests that the first successes are almost certainly there, and it will get even better as time passes. Quite typical interpretations of the rune are new useful acquaintances, the use of innovative forms of work, new tech, a change in one's own attitude towards one's professional activity. Awaz can signify a person whose main attributes are sociability, love for new places, traveling, and meeting new people. In general, Awaz rune represents a couple who build their relationship based on equality. In case you are facing problems in your relationship, this rune can signify a dominant partner, which can be a source of trouble. Be more patient with each other and your relationship will thrive. So our key takeaways here. Transportation. It may represent a horse, car, plane, boat, or other vehicle, bicycle. Movement and change for the better. Gradual development and steady progress are indicated. Harmony, teamwork, trust, and loyalty. An ideal marriage or partnership. Confirmation beyond doubt. The meanings of the runes around it. So if we were to throw a couple of 3 more runes out there, and one says you're going to get pregnant, one says you're going to get married, and one says somebody's going to die. If this rune pops up with them, yeah, all of those things are going to happen. That sucks. Holy shit, it's Ash! Hey, man! Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, hi, Ash.
Mike says hi in case you can't hear him. Okay, so transportation, motion, assistance, energy, power, communication, will, and recklessness. That's an interesting rune tonight. Okay, so whoopsie, those are, yep, almost picked the tarot cards up with the oracle. Well, brain works. Really, it does. Today's goddess is interesting. I did not deliberately pick today's goddess. She literally jumped out at me. I pulled the cards out of the box like I do every day, and she at first didn't want to come out of the box, and then she just popped out and jumped onto the table, and I'm like, okay, I guess she's our goddess today. So, give me half a second to finish cleaning up the rest of my mess. By the way, Vanna, your suggestion to split them in half and shuffle them that way was fan-frickin-tastic. That is what I did. Oh, God, was it so much easier today. Go kerplop. Go kerplop. Why you no go kerplop? There we go. So today's goddess is... Oh, crap. I did not look at where she is from. Where's the goddess box? There it is. Yeah, I did not notate. I want to say she's Hawaiian. Yoruba. Okay. So today's goddess is Yamoja. And you can see it says release. Yamoja is a Yoruban goddess. Okay. Hit me up in messages. Surrender your weary thoughts to Yamoja, and she will carry them away for you. Connect with the loving spirit she is washing over you right now and feel nurtured when you release what isn't working for you. So what in your life just is not working for you anymore? And how can you release it? You have a relationship that's not working well and you need to do a cord cutting. Do you have a job that just, you dread the idea of going to work every day and maybe you need a change? That's what our goddess is here for. Petition her and ask her for her guidance and her assistance, and you never know what might happen. All right. Namaste. So today's namaste is to be and just to be. Yes, I know it's very Hamlet-y. Ham. Okay, I think I can do this now. So here's our card. Be grateful for being. Just being alive and well is sometimes, oftentimes, overlooked. You are here and you matter. Give yourself this grace. You don't have to accomplish anything or become something. Just be who you are right now and thank yourself for that. Be who you are in the moment and celebrate. Gratefulness helps us maintain a positive state of mind, and a positive state of mind helps reduce stress. This is something, and ironically, Ash is here. This is something that, for some reason, I just feel is screaming at you. And honestly, it is something that I need to be reminded of myself. There are days when I need to just remind myself that I need to be grateful for the fact that I'm still around. You know? Goddess knows I've tried to end that more times than I can count at this point, and 45 years later, I'm still running around. I'm here for a reason. So, Self-Compassion Act for today. Bring to mind and body a situation that causes some stress or strife. Can you simply recognize and name it as you breathe your way through it? Stress or strife. There are many, many situations that could be that I could bring to mind. I'm trying to come. You know, the one that pops to mind right off, and I don't know why, is having texted my brother on our birthday a few years back, right after Mom died. It was either Father's Day the year after she died or our birthday that year. And I texted my brother, and his response was to tell me not to text him anymore. This was the brother that I was the closest to growing up. So obviously that was kind of painful. So yeah. Identify the fact that it was stressful, it was hurtful, and breathe through it and realize that honestly, the chances of it having anything to do with me, slim to none. Because I did nothing wrong in that situation. I simply reached out to wish him well and got told to fuck off. Such is life. Now, Vanna, when I asked yesterday what we thought of the idea of including a little Zen or a little wisdom from Mr. Rogers, suggested we, listen to Mr. Rogers, which, hell yeah. If more people listen to Mr. Rogers in this world, we'd all be a little better off. Okay, so, there are chapters to it I didn't realize. You know what? I'm going to go with We Are All Neighbors. Because right now that just screams at me that it goes along with my backdrop of, the Ukrainian flag. And that starts on page 70. There we go. What's up, baby girl? Oh. Are you abandoning me? Oh no! I gotta fix it somehow. I'll figure it out. I'm sad now.
What'd you break?
The page fell out of the book.
Oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's my Mr. Rogers book. I'm sad now. You know what? This one seems to go along with some of the other messages we got today. So, as human beings, our job in life is to help people realize how rare and valuable each one of us really is. That each of us has something that no one else has or ever will have. Something inside that is unique to all time. It's our job to encourage each other to discover that uniqueness and to provide ways of developing its expression. I firmly agree. Not that, Mr. Rogers has ever really said anything I disagreed with, but I firmly agree. Mr. Rogers was awesome. Okay, so that's that. I gotta fix that. Now for something really cute and fun. Oh, okay. I gotta hide this so I can see what you're saying. Vanna says, for me, the idea was not that everyone listens to him already. Yes, we do need to bring his wisdom back. We truly do. Because, well, as I said, if everybody listened to Mr. Rogers a little more, this world would be such a better place. Now for something cute. I was at the grocery store last night, and it's Christmas season, so all the Christmas shit's coming out. Now, those of y'all who know me, you know I love peppermint bark. So, of course, I pick up Ghirardelli Square Peppermint Bark. Love this shit. I got the dark chocolate instead of the bag of that has both. But what they also had this year, and I hadn't seen before, that I'm absolutely in love with, they have peppermint bark snowmen's. Peppermint bark snowmen. They are hiding in here because this one, he's okay with peppermint bark, but he's not going to eat the entire bag. The other one, on the other hand,
I also don't generally munch on other people's snack food.
that's true too. The other one, on the other hand, on top of being paranoid of me developing the diabetes that run in the women in my family, also has a thing for peppermint bark, just like his mother. And in his mind, he would decide that he was going to save me from myself and devour the entire bag. I'm not going to let that happen. Oh, girl, trust me. I know it's harvest season. It is not Christmas yet. I want to get a giant picture of the turkey with either the old-fashioned pilgrim gun and Amy, get it, Santa, back off, fat boy. My turn first. And post it everywhere, but I can't. But, I love the peppermint bark. I can't complain. However, the cinnamon pine cones, those damn things need to be killed with fire. Quickly. Decimate them. Throw them back into hell where the devil spice came from. Because I did not realize that I have a good friend that cinnamon is a PTSD trigger. So that sucks. But even worse, I can think of 3 of us off the top of my head that those damn pine cones trigger an asthma attack. Oh, I know Yule is so far away. But you're talking to the girl who drinks peppermint bark coffee year-round. I love the fact that Coffee Mate came up with those, though. However, I am still Dr. Pepper's bitch. One of these days, I'm going to get them to sponsor a video for me. Give me a lifetime supply of Dr. Pepper. They'll go broke. And, well, I would end up in a diabetic coma. So, that is what we have here. That's a hair tie. Whoops. I have I know you love peppermint bark as much as I do, especially the dark chocolate peppermint bark. Girl, do. All right. I have an issue. I have a small problem. I have a stack of books that I want to share with you guys. However, come a pause. We had a small incident this morning before I went live where some of my decor decided to attack. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it to get to the books under it. First, I will show you what attacked. My Mardi Gras masks, that's one. And this one, I love this one. Well, I love them both. Those came down because, this brought them down. Is this not a killer picture? My Munchkin got this for me for, I think, Mother's Day about 6 years ago. And we had not had room to put it up since. I have not had the opportunity, really, to tell the child that their picture is up now. And at the moment, it's going to get moved anyway, so There we go. Those are back where they belong for the time being. My rune book. If you want to learn runes, I will be honest. I love this book because this one, it starts out, what are runes? Then runes in magic and divination, at which point it goes through the inscriptions, the other rune magic, runic divination, different rune spreads, and then it has the meanings of all of them. And then it's got the tables of correspondences, which one of them is runic letters to English conversion chart. So I am absolutely in love with this book. It has been one of the absolute best reference books I have ever picked up. Yeah, see, there's the correspondence chart. So if you want to write in runic, there's your book. This one I actually have 2 copies of, which is rare for me. But it is Jarena Dunwich. She is one of the most highly respected authors in Wicca. And when I first put my feet on the path I'm on, I started with Wicca, with Jarena, and all praise Scott Cunningham. The man was amazing. I am holding my breath, crossing my fingers, and praying that we, are a little more financially solvent soon, because there is a new biography of Scott Cunningham on the market that was written by his little sister. I want to read this book. Now, the book I was going for is, of course, the one at the bottom of the pile. For my female identifying friends, this is another all-time favorite. The Art of Ritual Drama. That's hilarious. But this book, Elaine McCoy, I know I am mispronouncing her first name, but it is Celtic Women's Spirituality. There is a writ in here that is the primary reason I picked this book up. Whoa, hello. Questions for the Celtic pagan woman. Ooh. All right. Scrolling. Well, not scrolling. Oh, my good grief. I spend far too much time on the internet because I'm now scrolling through a book. Thank you, Die. Click. Okay. There is a ritual. Hold on, I'm getting there. Bonding of soul friends. This is the one I wanted. 220. I bought this for this bonding ritual. I had a specific friend in mind, and we never actually did it, which now I'm very grateful for. But I very much love this, and I very much recommend, if you have a soul sister that, you are confident that your relationship can survive literally anything, this writ is for you. Oh, that was... Also recently, I have been re-examining my knowledge of crystals. And this book, I swear, it's a Bible. It is the Bible. Love is in the Earth, a kaleidoscope of crystals. This is an updated version. However, come a pause. Let me check something. Okay. First printing of this book was in 95. However, I am trying to find when this particular one is copyrighted. Reader. Yeah, it's not telling me. I am not happy about this. Yeah. It says it's an updated version. Oh, copyright 95, first printing 95. Nope. This one doesn't tell me when this particular update was printed. So I am fairly certain that she has another updated version, but this is the Crystal Bible that most of my pagan friends refer to. And then another book that I'm going to, keep to myself for the time being because it can be a little controversial. But yeah, I am working very, very hard right now to educate myself on some new things and some old, refreshing my memory because, to be perfectly honest with you, despite the fact I have been walking a pagan path for over 25 years, I honestly haven't practiced much in the last 15. Part of that, okay, in the last 20. Part of that is, sharing a roof with people who don't approve. And despite my being an adult, I still wanted to, make mommy and daddy happy, mommy in particular. So I let things go. Then we came over here, and the other person that was in this house with us, hardcore Christian, and did not approve of my paganism. So, now that I'm free, I am diving in and doing everything I can to learn. So I'm happy about that. Yoga is going well. I have the entire class already planned out for Saturday. Have not had an opportunity to run through it myself. I have run through bits and pieces of it and discovered that my toes are not ready for down dog yet. So this is going to be interesting. Don't have the upper arm strength for chaturanga right now. Even more entertaining. So, yeah. This weekend's going to be fun. Otherwise, allergy season. Otherwise, things are good. And it is Wednesday. So, day after tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Friday night guided meditation. Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific time, yoga with Di for Veterans Day. Sunday, nothing going on with this. And then Monday, we're back to our daily live. And I don't know what else is going on there. Otherwise, we're good. When did you bring Ropey in? I got distracted. I'm sorry. Puppy girl brought her favorite rope. So that is pretty much. Oh, also, go fund me on my pages. Please go support Chef Mel. She deserves it. She is an awesome, awesome, awesome person. There was something else I wanted to say, and I now can't remember. I am doing so good. Yep, it's gone. I tried. But otherwise, that is it for the day. I hope you fantabulous, wonderful people have a magical and blessed rest of your day. chill out, relax. Try not to freeze. Try to stay dry if you're in a rainy area. So, have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you lots.